me. Hello. Hi. Yes, we're working on this. We're working on the third unseen. Maybe 2 or 3 boards we're gonna clean. We'll see. Randy Raccoon, hello, Culver. The first unseen comic will not see the light of day. It's actually named something else. However, the new rendition of it, I tried working on it in 2018, 19. And it didn't fall through the way I wanted to, but it was something I was working on. So no, it won't come to fruition in a very long time, if that. But yeah, hello, Art Circle 9178. Hello, Mashy Shallow. I wonder what message you left behind before we could even hear it. Ooh, the mysteries. Ooh, the mysteries. Ooh. So, I think we should actually get to inking. I'm kind of like avoiding it, but at the same time I'm like, we gotta get this done. Not as much as I wanted to get done today, like, as always. But it's something. It's something. I think I got done sketching out two boards today. Not bad, but also not good, not the best. I think I am gonna stick with 4 on this one. Yeah, we could just change it up if we need to, when we need to. Yeah, so not exactly what I wanted. I wanted to get done with a lot more, but alas. So the weather today, actually the weather all this week has been horrendous. I don't know if it's seasonal depression or what, but like, I didn't want to do nothing. It was heckin' cold. And rain? Forget about it. It was cold. I don't like it. I'm a big baby about that. I'll try to get better. Yeah, it's one of those days where it's like, it's harder. It's one of the harder days, But, we gotta take it in stride. I did start a little bit on, storyboarding, comic scripting. I guess that's a more proper term for it. For episode 3. I've been really itching to get to it. Even though I have, like, hardly anything in mind for it. I mean, I have some things in mind for it. Like, I wrote down things I need to do for episode 3. And the more I've been thinking about it, the more I'm just like, okay. This whole story is gonna be very, not long-winded. More like it's a slow burn, but there's still intrigue. But you really have to look for it. So, like, my apologies. My apologies. But there is going to be a simul thing with this next episode, where the comic for The World Stops simultaneously gets released with episodes 2. So that should be fun. Hello, Majilo. I hope you're doing so well. So I'm hoping it'll go good. I don't think I've seen people simul do things at once for their projects, especially like indie animation projects. Like, yeah, okay, like stuff to purchase and things, but like actual like other parts of the story. But yeah. There was a very close, like, there was a thought in my mind late at night. I was like, oh, I could do that technically. Do another print run of, what do you call it? The World Stops. Do another print run of that. But I don't want to do that. But it would make sense in the context of the story. So I could technically do that, but why is this not, like, letting me kill this line? Okay, fine. I didn't even want that line, you frick. that's fine. I didn't want that line. Reminds me, I gotta download the Envelope. Yes, please do. They're always cooking some good stuff on there. What the frick? Why would they do that? Hello, comically large soda can. I hope you're doing swell. Up, 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 up. Up, 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 up. Yeah, maybe I'll just eyeball this one. Maybe I won't. I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh, I hate that actually. I hate that. Paste. It's not too bad. Did that just copy the... No. Okay. Okay, what? Why is it doing that? Hello? Why is the eraser being a butthole? Thank you. Oh my gosh. What was that about? How are you guys today? I hope you're doing swell. Yeah, not a lot done today. Unfortunate, I know. But here's the catch. We are getting stuff done today, so it's something. I knew something was up with the eraser with that. What the heck? How did that happen? What was the backstory on that to lead to that? What did I press? I didn't press anything like that. Weird. Bizarre. But no, yeah, I think I will, at some point, if I ever get enough money, do a small print run of The World Stops. Maybe when we get up to, like, the latest chapter. Because it does kind of, sort of, relate to this version of the story. So it makes sense. There's some, like, subversions. But it does really make sense to... Like, if you want this timeline as opposed to the other one, or just to see where things cross paths, I think it'd be fun. Ooh, updating character design. Man, I wish that was me. How fun. But they hate me and I don't want to work. Aw, man. Story of my life. Well, I hope you get to working on it when you can. And when you feel up to it. Sometimes it's just not the vibe of the day, you know? Me, a poopy head. To you right now. Also, I'm doing good right now. Same old, same old. Isn't that just the way? Well, that's good. I'm glad about that. As long as it's not bad old, right? Obviously move through. Yeah, I know. Just want to start a conversation. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. I gotta learn Moho. I gotta learn it. I want to. I'm also having trouble coming up with, like, ideas. I mean, not trouble, but, like, just debating, should I, you know, with like, the video idea for this week. I have to do it tastefully. Oh, we need her pants. Not like you could see her pants, but, you know. On the off chance that you do need to see it, it's there. Okay. Copy and paste. Copy and paste. Okay, I think 3 had something different. Yeah. Let me double check that she had something different. No, she was the same. Okay, okay. Make sure we got all the Lizzes in one thing. Usually inks are a little bit faster, so drawing takes up a lot more time. So I'm glad I did it this way. How many panels do you think I could get done today? Like frames, I guess, or shots? Shots would probably be the one thing. I'm guessing 2, but that's only if, like, you know, we hit a stride, you know? I feel like we are. We're almost done with Liz, I think. She has a few more shots. I think so. Have a good stream. Thank you so much, Hero Logic. We appreciate ya. I'm trying to figure out how to design one of my characters. You got this. You got this. Ooh. Ooh, 3 shots? Well, we'll see. I sure hope so. If anything, like 2.5, because like I realize there's some shots that I do need to finish up on. Like, I think the one we did last stream, or the stream before that, where, like, Liz was thinking about floating food. We didn't draw the chicken leg, so we gotta draw this chicken leg. I mean, I drew the chicken leg. I didn't ink in the chicken leg. I was lazy. Well, I guess that makes sense. I just want to make sure I got the right length for the, thank you, the right length for arms, and they move a little bit. Nick Newballs, hello, hello! Thank you for stopping on by. We appreciate ya. Put them in overalls. Why would I put them in overalls? What's the logic behind putting them in overalls? Should I know what that means? Oh yes, put all the characters in overalls. Yes, what does that mean? Oh, I did that in 3. That's the wrong pen width. Of course it is. What? Why was I doing that in 3? Didn't change the pen width. I don't care what OC you are working on, but maybe add some cool bracelets on your OC. Oh, I see. Choice them. Okay. That makes sense. I'm like, no, I can't change my characters. Yeah, that makes more sense. That's on them. Yeah, no. Well, it depends on how the character is, if they even like wearing that type of stuff, huh? I'm sure they'll tell you what they want to wear. Most OCs, like, have a preference on that kind of stuff. I don't know how it is making OCs for you guys, but with my characters, they know exactly what they want to wear. I'm like, really? Okay. And I hate it. Sometimes I have, like, ideas. I'm like, okay, you should totally wear this with that. And they're like, nope. That's stupid. I'm like, wait, what? They're like, yeah, no, we wear this. Like, why? This is such a better design. They're like, nope. You know what? I can't argue with results, because I think those type of characters, like, I don't know, they end up better for some reason. Dang them for knowing what they want. Dang them to heck. Or we could at least make them experience heck. You know, because I'm right. Because, like, you know, we're writers, you know, we can destroy their lives. Just woke up. Good morning, Nick. I need to do that, but I can't draw the hair right. No. You ever feel like a third wheel to your your own chat? No offense to you guys. You're not. You're good. You're good. No, but like, it's just sometimes I feel like a third wheel to some conversations. I'm like, well, I wasn't invited to this chat, and like the chat, and like the server's like basically like named after me. Like, you know, it doesn't. I don't need to interject with each conversation, but at the same time, I'm like, maybe I should talk in the thing. No, I shouldn't. I don't know. That'd be weird. Talking in servers? Nah, that's bizarre. Who would do something like that? Not me. Definitely not me. Line goes well. I hope it goes well too for you, comically large soda can. Your character designs can't hide from you forever. You have the high ground. Like, you literally have the high ground. Because you could design them, you know? TV was so crazy in the 90s. I'm sorry. I gotta talk about this because sometimes I think about it time to time, and sometimes I think I shouldn't have watched that when I was younger. But like, they used to have like these shows like Jenny Jones or whatever, talk shows. I don't have much talk shows like they used to back in the day, where like they line up the people and they talk to them like, look, this person has blue hair. Oh my god! Wow, they're so unconventional. How does that affect their everyday lives? Oh my god! And they like interview them with like a big crowd of people around them, and like they line them up, and then they talk. I don't know. It's weird, right? They don't do shows like that no more. I think the closest that's kind of sort of like that is like Amori and be like, oh, you are the father, or something like that. It's similar, but like not like they used to, right? There was this one person, I think it was like, the themage of that episode was people that had, I guess, mutilated their body some way or how or whatever, I think. And it was like, there was this one person, he stood out because they did a demonstration of like how messed up they are. And I think it's like an accident or something. I don't know exactly why. They could have just probably did without the show. But like ratings or whatever, right? They sure got my viewership for that episode. Where this guy, he said, I have no stomach. And they were like, no, you have to have a stomach. What are you talking about? You have to live with it. He's like, no, I literally have to eat like every 10 minutes or I die. I was like, what? And he's like, here, watch. And we literally watched this guy eat something, and you could see the food go through his like very small stomach and intestines, and then he had to go to the bathroom. I was like, oh my god. I think I was like, I had to be at the latest 8, at the earliest 6. Yeah, no, that was it was scary. I have to join servers and then don't know how to insert myself in. Yeah, I know, right? What's up with that? Not fun, man. I think I want to move the hair a little bit. I might regret it though. Yep, already regretting it. Cool. I'll fix it later. Okay, that doesn't look too bad though. Hmm. Definitely sounded like a weird show. Oh yeah, for sure. I forget like what it was. Like it was like some like it like it was either the lady with the big red glasses. I forgot her name already. Or oh no, it's not Barbara Walters. Ugh, 90s shows or whatever. I don't know. It was scary. In the 90s, you could do anything. Even freak out small children. Yeah, we probably like were home for like President's Day or something. Like, why would we watch that? It's probably because it was the only thing on television. We didn't have cable. 90s stuff. Okay, so like, I think it was like 96, 95, whatever, right? And I heard a commercial saying, oh yeah, no free financing until the year 2000. I was like, oh, year 2000? And we're all the way in the year freaking 1990, like 6, 7, whatever. There ain't no way that they're pretty much set for life. Wow, whatever they're financing or whatever, they got it good. That year came and went, man. They're probably still financing those whatever they're trying to finance, whatever. Pretty funny. But in the grand scheme of things, that was like, what, 4 years? That was nothing. Oh gosh, 4 years is nothing. Oh god, 4 years is nothing. No, I'm not used to that still. This one time, I had my stupid manga or comic out, right? And I was posting it. Somebody left a comment saying it was kind of memorable to me because I'm like, huh, you know, maybe. They said, you know what? I like the way you draw fingers and hands. I'm like, wait, what? I don't know. I think they're very shapy, but like not the best, obviously. Pretty funny thing to note, so that I remember that comment very muchly. Just going down memory lane. I'm honestly just trying to find things to talk about. What's an interesting stream? You got me. You got me. It looks like a little princess. Which one? We'll have a good princess in this house. But which princess? Oh my god. Oh my god. Did she really look like that? No, she did. Okay. Alright, I think we got all of Liz. Nice. I do want to have her blink somewhere. That's a problem for future me. I want to say so. How many Elizabeths were that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there 4? Hello? Is there 4? Oh, there is 4. Nice. We'll label that Liz. Now we gotta get Domina, or Candy. In a few months, it should be almost a year of watching you for me. Back during art fight prep. Heck yeah! Oh my gosh, that's right! Last year, I think I did an art fight prep in February. I do have on my notes to get started on the art fight train a little early. I think I have maybe one video planned. Not this month, but maybe possibly next month. For art fight. It's just, I don't wanna... I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it's not like the best info. I'll just tell you what it is, because it's like whatever. The art fight video I have planned for next month is... Which I think I had it planned for this month, but anyways, that's beside the point. I'm avoiding it! Was, how to make your art fight profile aesthetic without CSS or any HTML knowledge. And it's probably gonna end up being very, not petty or whatever, but more like it takes work. Like, actual work to make it look aesthetic without, like, trying? Well, actually, no. Without the extra help of HTML or CSS. Because, if we go to my profile real fast, I know, we're a little field trip, we go to my profile. Blah, 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 blah. I probably will go into, like, HTML. It's, like, really, like, easy or whatever, right? Anybody can do it. Super fun, super easy. But, like, you see the attacks and the borders or whatever. Everyone neglects the borders. They're like, oh, yeah, just have it. It's very aesthetic or whatever. Yeah, but, like, if we go down here to defense... Are you seeing a pattern here? Most people, they like, if you have, say, like, let's just say this was it, right? For my characters. Don't worry, I have more characters. And they're very, like, pink and blue or whatever, and you really like the character designs of your pink and blue character. Guess what? You're gonna have a lot of pink and blue on your character defenses. So, like, when you go into the character defense, you're gonna have a lot of people with, like, soft-looking... ish kind of characters, and it'll fall in line if you're up for that, I guess. But like when you go to your attacks or whatever, like, I think the borders really mean a lot. So if you want something very aesthetic, I would suggest maybe possibly have a themage for the year for yourself. My theme for last year was like hearts, just 3 colors, nothing to go too crazy about. Because I wanted something different. I didn't like the color scheme for... What was last year's thing? Freaking... mining? I don't know. So, I feel like having a themage for yourself... like, you can also pull in, like, the hearts. Let's just say, like... Oh, my themage this year is hearts and only having pink characters up. So everybody draws pink characters for me. So that means your whole page will be pink if you have pink characters, which... To be for real, I'm probably gonna do that, not this year, but the next year. I'm gonna have, like, a themage. I'm like, only pink characters on my profile, I swear. So like, my whole profile will be pink. Not just in my characters, not just in my attacks, but in the defense, all the characters are probably gonna be pink characters of mine. Probably. But, like, if we go to, like, if you see this right here, we could probably pull in, like, you know, I was going for, like, old web looking kind of, like, buttons. At least with these two. So that's how I know that's, you know, but yeah. Okay, anyways, let's get back to my thing. Yeah. What is Art Fight this year? Art Fight this year is going to be somewhere in July. July 1st. I meant, was the character on the thumbnail of the stream looks a lot like Prince Oh, him! Yeah, no. No. Yeah, Endor is, he's special. We'll just say that. What is Art Fight? Always wanted to participate. Yeah! Well, Art Fight this year is gonna have their, like, 10-year anniversary of being a website. It'd be a perfect time for you to join. They probably have, like, special Art Fight rules and stuff. Like, fun stuff, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people prep early. Say you want to do the whole, like, aesthetic thing. People go all out for their profiles. You don't have to pay for CSS. I mean, wait, no, you do. You do have to pay for CSS. Oh my god. What I'm trying to say is, you don't have to pay for HTML to use at least a little bit on there. Not a lot, but, like, at least, like, in the little square space that they allow you to use HTML. And you can get away with a lot on there, I want to say, as long as you have like a web host. Yeah, I think you'll be fine, and it's still fun. But yeah, people prep not only the profiles, but they prep the character designs and stuff. Oh, I also I want to save it for, oh golly, for June, but I don't think I'm gonna like save it for June because I want to do an art fight video on character design, not character design, but like character what do you call it? References. Oh my god, why am I having so many brain farts today? Don't answer that. Yeah, because like I've had my fair share of people saying I drew their characters wrong, when in fact I would have drawn them right if their character references sheets were actually on par to me to know what the character looked like. That sounds like a them problem. They're blaming me. They're saying I don't have art skill when they need to advance their character references. That's all. So yeah, no. Just know sometimes it's not a you problem. It's a them problem. And if all else fails, just don't draw their character if you don't know how they look. If the instructions were unclear, you gotta stand clear, because that's no way to, like, because there's like a 50-50 chance you're gonna get blamed for drawing their characters wrong. When, you know, some things could be better, you know? January progress is still pretty slow. Yeah, it's better to go slow than to like panic in June, be like, oh no, it's the last month before art fight and I only got 3 character sheets done. Oh my god. You gotta keep going. You gotta, if you want like your characters to be drawn, you gotta do it. So it's like, oh man. But again, the more characters, the more not problems, but like there's a lot more into like, okay, well, I guess I've drawn this one. But like the more characters you do have up, the more higher chance you are going to get attacked. At least that's what I've heard. I don't because my art fight the way my count is the way it is, and I have dug myself into a hole. I can't do any what do you call it, research on that front, because my art fight account is let's just say like very, very, very active. So I can't be so sure on that. So yeah, but that's just what I hear. The more characters you have, the better chance you are to be attacked. I don't know how true that is now, so take that advice with a grain of salt. Thumbnails are hard. They really are. But they are fun. I love a good thumbnail. Okay, that looks pretty not bad. Yeah. Okay, cool. No! Did I... Okay. I was about to freak out. I was like, did I draw that on the wrong layer? No, I didn't. I did not. Go me. I did not. That was scary. Holy frick. Couldn't be me. Could not be me. Let me lock that layer. I'm trying to get in the habit. I don't know if you notice on streams, but like I've been trying to like lock layers. I'm like, I don't want to draw on that layer. Oh, I see what I did here. I moved her around a little bit. I think I moved her body up and then her head down a little bit. So we're just gonna do that. And then, okay. And then we're going to inverse. And then There we go. Perfect. She says perfect, and there's stuff in the way. No. We can fix it. We can fix it. Classic wrong layer jump scare for sure. They never see it coming. They never do. Mwah. I don't want that. What is that? Get out of here. Oh my goodness. I see you're using vector layers for line art. Should probably start doing that too. Yeah. Took me a while. Like, I used them before, but I hated the eraser tool, and then I realized, oh, that's how you use it. Whoops. Yeah. No, definitely recommend vectors. Way more powerful than I thought. Drawing with math? Ew. Gross. Who would do something like that? Ew. Me. I would. That's me. That's my problem. Whoop, 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 whoop. I should probably fix the hair, but I just... I cannot be bothered. I should be bothered, but I don't wanna. I just don't wanna. Okay, this right here sucks. Perfect. Actually, no. Holy smokes. It's something. It's something. And then small mouth. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, definitely everybody should give vectors a try. Never know, you might like it. I think we could drag these lines down. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, buddy. I'll just redraw these. Like, whatever. No skinny off of my bitty. Okay, how does that look? Okay, that's not too bad. I don't like how this is. Okay. That one's cut off. That one's done. I think we could use the same candy here. Yeah. That'd probably be best. Copy and paste. I think we got enough decent amount done. What's stopping you from using vectors, Nick? Or you just don't wanna? Took me a while to get out of the habit too. Oh, I should actually keep that. Whoops. sure how they work. Oh, I see, I see. Yeah, they work a little different than Toon Boom. Like the same but different, if that makes sense. You know, time in Adobe Animate though. Yeah, I didn't. You know, I used Adobe Animate once, so I can't give a full. But like, it felt really buttery smooth on like Adobe Animate. So, but no, yeah. Toon Boom, and I feel like Toon Boom's a lot smoother. Cause like when you draw with vector lines on clip paint, it really feels more, what's the word, more organic, more like it is a roster layer. But you and I both know it's vector, right? I think the only time I felt uncomfortable drawing with vector lines is in Moho. Moho, it really scares me. I really want to learn Moho. It's just scary. The lines are all over the place, and I don't know. Is this the same as before? Is this the same one? I suppose so. I guess I only needed 3. Okay. Okay, I'll take it. So maybe I should. Yeah, definitely give it a try. Like, get yourself used to it. She's like, oh, I remember you. The meanest look here is diabolical. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I use Moho on you. I still have nightmares of you from the rigging. Oh my god, yeah. The smart bone tool. Yummy. We love a good smart bone in this house. I mean, it looks very intuitive. However, it's like a completely new skill set. Like, I have to learn. I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I still... Because, like, I feel like once I learn it and I have all the puppets, like, done for the characters, all I have to do is like, you know, plug in the storyboard, like the, let's just say, like the awful looking storyboards like this, right? Not even this. Plug in the stupid storyboards that are, like, crummily drawn. Plug it into stupid Moho, and then the character models can go on top of it. And then the action I could start to animate because everything's already drawn. It's like getting the puppet to move in the right way. So I'm like, do I want to learn how to rig in Moho and draw everything in Moho? Right now, my main concern is drawing in Moho. That's my main hurdle right now. I'm like, you mean you telling me I have to do a 380, like a 100, like a whole turnaround sheet for the characters? Yes, I do. And I've done this before. I did this whole song and dance before in Cartoon Animator. But here's the thing that's different. I could actually use these character models a lot more than stupid Cartoon Animator, and it'll look more evenly, like, spaced out, and I wouldn't break the model to use it properly. In Cartoon Animator, like, I basically have to break the model to make it look fluid. So stupid. I hate it. Oh, did I? You know, I think I saved it. I think. Yeah, no. At least when I rig everything in Moho, it should work. I could go on and on how much I hate Cartoon Animator's, like, rigging process. Because, like, you think you rig everything up properly, right? And when you put it into the program, it goes to freaking poop because you don't label the layering right. I'm like, what do you mean I didn't label the layering right. It has to be specifically named like right ear for it to show in the right ear. I hate it. I hate it. And then sometimes it doesn't even show up. It's like, oh, you're just not even showing up to the party there, huh, buddy? At least with Moho, I feel like there's hope. Bo. That was stupid. No, but seriously, yeah, if my computer didn't bite the bullet in 2016, like, it would have been a different story with me and Moho. I was starting to learn Moho in 2016, and then my computer blew up, and I was like, forget this, F this, I'm going to Cartoon Animator. It could have been a different story. I could have been animating in Moho this whole time. And you know, the most discouraging thing about learning Moho as of right now is that if you go to any tutorial channel that on YouTube for learning Moho or whatever, you go to their channel and you see what like animations they do with Moho, you think, oh wow, they must be so talented, they must like have like, you know, countless like episodes or skits and stuff with like their Moho stuff. You look and it's like the tutorials, and that's it. That's it, man. And they haven't updated their channel in like 6 years, and it's like, oh, that's bad. What faith do I have in the program if it's not gonna, you know, if people just drop it? What good were those skill sets? Man, it makes me scared to learn it properly. I want to, though. I want to give it a chance. Because, like, I know, at least, I think it was Cartoon Saloon, whatever, they know how to use Moho. They've been using Moho as, like, an industry standard type of thing. And I like that it's a perpetual license. So, I mean, I feel like it's a really good deal. I mean, it has to be powerful. It's like 400 something bucks. I paid 400 something bucks for freaking Toon Boom. And that's not even the Harmony edition. It's the like essential edition. So that means I don't have all the major accoutrements. I can't adjust my onion skin on freaking Toon Boom, which is lovely. I love it. It's great. I'm being sarcastic or facetious. I don't know the difference between the two, but it sounds like both. So like, oh, I hate it. It's great. It does look intuitive. However, counterpoint, I have a smooth brain. Wow, that's very counter. I think I learned a very valuable lesson in Cartoon Animator and rigging in general, because, like, you know, I'm an artist, I draw or whatever. The amount of time, this is a very good lesson. I've learned this, like, not fairly recently, but fairly recently enough that I'm like, you know what? Yeah, this is what led to me, like, having episode 1 done, at least, for this. Maybe it's not animated fully, but it's out. And that's, I couldn't say that beforehand, which is so good to say, after all this time. What I've learned, the lesson I've learned is, the amount of time it takes for you to rig something and have something riggable, and then animating it, and then having things, like, you know, look good, and being satisfied with it, is the amount of time I could probably get done with a whole storyboard. I could get done drawing so much more because I'm not thinking about, like, oh, how does this look this way or that way? No, if I draw it, it exists. And I could just, you know, go off of that. I don't have to think about, like, oh, I have to rig it this way. Does it look good? No, because if I'm drawing it, it already, like, you know, it'll look good because I'm drawing it the way it needs to be. So it's just a bunch of lost time in that sense. I think Moho got a lot better at a lot of things, though, so maybe I should give it another go. Yeah, I really want to. There's so many tutorials out there. Surely I could learn something from one of them. Cartoon Saloon. I thought they did. They're the ones that did Wolfwalkers, right? I could be wrong. Yeah, I know they used it. And I know you could use Moho like frame by frame too. So I'm kind of curious, like, what if I hypothetically say I did a rough pass. I did this rough pass, and then I transferred this rough pass into not cartoon to Moho, and then I did the line art in there. I could probably get away with like, you know, moving the characters in there because it's all done with vectors, so it wouldn't be a puppet per se. But so I'm curious. I'm so curious. I think I want to try that with like 1 or 2 shots. And I think that's also one of the reasons why I like working with like at least this with rough boards and animatics, because then I can experiment with the, like, for the parts I do choose to animate with. Because I think what I want to do is in each episode have like something semi-animated, or me learning a new skill set for a scene to animate it properly. I think that's fun. Oh, nice. Okay then, I'm not wrong. Whee! I should have really done the eyes on a different thing. It's fine. Isoplode. Copy and paste. Get on down. Here we go. Just something different, you know? Because, like, I don't know, I still feel like I can't say, like, oh, it's my indie animation thing, and it's not animated, it's still, like, storyboard, yet people still, like, post their animatics, and it's like, oh, yeah, it's indie animation, even though it's the animatic. So I'm just like, okay, well, which is it? So, just very... like, I feel like I'm not part of the animation crew. Woo! Everyone's standards are way too high for indie animation. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Disappointed that, like, the audience is expecting that type of quality, which is, you know, fine, I guess. It's leading to more stress for those of us that don't have budgets or teams, you know what I mean? Do what we can. That's all we can do. Yeah. Oh, this hand looks great. Ooh. It doesn't look great. It's gonna be panning up, so let me just, so we're gonna pan up and be like, oh yeah, ooh. I think that'd be great. I think that'd be great. Ooh, 11, 12, what are we doing? Well, I gotta head out or for some time. Have a good animating stream. Thank you so much. We appreciate it, Nick. Have a lovely, awesome always. Take good care. That was nice. Does anybody else watch daytime TV? I stopped a while back. Back in my day. I think my go-to... I'm gonna sound very old. Daytime television thing that I liked, personally, was $3, Nick! Thank you so much! Holy smokes! Appreciate you. Take good care, thank you. My... was heckin' People's Court. I don't know, there's just something about Judge Mu Long that was super nice. It seemed realistic. However, I will never forgive Judge Mu Long for the whole balloon fiasco. I never forgot that case. I was mad about it. It's like, nobody knows science! There was this one court case. And if you know anything about helium, which, you know, there's a good chance you don't, considering. I worked with balloons. Freaking stupid balloons, oh my god. Since 2006 up until like 2018. I know a thing or two about helium, okay? God bless the helium shortage. Anyways, there was this one case where this lady was mad about like their balloons deflating for a party. And the person selling the balloon said, oh yeah, no, it'll be fine for the party. And sure enough, yeah, no, they were not fine for the party. Because guess what? The party was cold. Balloons? Helium? Don't mix well. They do not like the cold. However, if they're in a warm environment after getting out of the cold, they have a habit of reinflating somehow magically. I don't know. I've never seen it done myself. Maybe that makes me a hypocrite of knowing this information. But it does help to like, you know, assure the people buying the balloon, and sure enough, like nobody made a big fuss about it. However, they're in a cold environment, so that person selling the balloon technically shouldn't have said, hey, no, it'll be fine. But they probably just assumed that, like, the people having the party or whatever would be indoors and be warm. So, yeah, no. So they sued, and the lady selling, like, was the defendant, getting sued by these people with about helium, was like, no, this is how helium works, judge. Didn't give them a fair trial. So this lady had to pay them, like, I don't know how much money, but it was something stupid. I'm like, just for the, oh, I hope she feels, she wakes up in the middle of the night one day and she's like, oh man, maybe I shouldn't have did the thing about the balloon thing. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Just made me kind of mad. It's like, no. Why would she do that? Why? Judge Mulong, you were one of the good ones. At least she's better than Judge Judy. I hate Judge Judy. If there's any woman I hate more than Judge Judy, it's my freaking freshman class. My freaking freshman teacher, English teacher. God. But like, here's the thing. My stupid English teacher got all her cues from Judge Judy. So I'm like trying to learn freaking like special day class English from this teacher that's like giving out like Judge Judy vibes and being mean to whoever she can just because she can. I'm like, wow. Like no wonder they had so many complaints about this teacher. Trauma. I'm telling you, trauma. But it's fine now. Everything's fine now. I'm an adult. No need to de-stress on you guys about my freaking teacher. I was just trying to talk about Judge Mulong and how much I don't like her one judgment, but like everything else seems to be very sound. So, I don't know where this came from. Of like, oh yeah, helium, ooh, I'm with the people at the party or whatever. Like, no. The other person, like, had a bad time trying to explain it to him because science. And you're just trying to sell balloons. You think every person that sells balloons knows about science properly? No. But they probably know a thing or two about helium. I hate helium. I hate balloons. If you buy me a balloon, I'm gonna punch you in the face. No, that's mean. I wouldn't punch you in the face. I would punch a punch bowl. How about that? Haha, got him. But no, yeah, it's not cool. It's not cool. Just not cool, man. Just not cool. Ooh, I can just move this. Heck yeah. Watch YouTube be like, how dare you say that about punch bowls? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Frick. Nah, you're right. I shouldn't. Oh, jeez, that just deleted everything still. I should get rid of that. Yep, still gotta get rid of that hand. Oh, did I just delete something important? Did I? No. Yes? I think I might have. Good to delete things from far away instead. Yeah. Okay. Now then. I should probably move this shoulder just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah. Maybe that's too much. Kinda, sorta, kinda. Here we go, that kind of worked. Oof. Why did that look better in my head? Why? Don't answer that. How does that look? I hate it, actually. I hate it. Oh my gosh. Okay, I got this. Just follow the lines. Just follow the lines I have there. Holy smokes. Why is this so difficult? I have the lines. Why don't I just work on them? Because it looks fine. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about this. I didn't know when. Okay, I downloaded Tubi today because I was curious. And I wanted to because I forgot I wanted to watch stuff on Tubi because it's free, right? I go on there and like there's like Mr. Beast on there. There's like a few other like YouTube series on there. I'm like, well, maybe I want my series on there. No, I don't. The only reason why is because it had like, what do you call it? Like this one image saying, "Oh, dirty pictures here." I'm like, wait, what? Why? And I was in the animation section, so like, can you imagine like any like Goo Goo Gaga babies in there, like trying to watch their like Sailor Moon in there, and then all of a sudden it's just like, oh yeah, come see our dirty pictures. Like what? And it was like a picture of like a girl's tongue or something. Like what? And this is gonna be the place where heckin' Cartoon Network shows are gonna be? I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe there should be like a dedicated channel for it. I don't know, maybe call it Cartoon something. Like a Cartoon Network or something. I don't know. I might be too far out there as a concept, but I think there's potential there. Something tells me. I don't like it. There we go. Kinda, sorta, kinda. It's something. I'm gonna go with it. There we go. I feel like her arm's too low, huh? Oh yeah, her arm's definitely too low. How did that happen? You know what? Don't answer that. We'll just move her arm right up. Duh. Duh. Obviously. Oof. I hated it before. Can you imagine me hating it now? Yes. Yes, I can. I just want to move the arm, like the lower arm. Nothing too crazy. That's not too bad. Okay. That's not too bad. Okay, so let's clean that up. And then we can move up those. Not too bad, not too bad. Oh, jeez. You ever think of an old clip from 2008? I just love crackling oats. It's a crackling miracle. I haven't thought about that in years, and then I realized, oh. It's a crackling miracle. I'm a hacking gardener. I can quote crackling notes all day. Nobody will get the references. Nobody will get the references. Talking to my brother earlier. Nobody gets the One Piece reference that I do, the non-piece references that I do. And then he remembered it, and then he started doing it too. He's like, heck yeah! We got one person that remembers non-piece. Man. You almost died back there, Cody. Take me money. Why did you do the we have to go to Candy Mountain, Charlie? Because the person who made Candy Mountain, that voice or that channel I should say, he did Crackling Oats. And I love that. I love that little skit with the evil looking puppets. I remember Crackling Oats more than like Charlie the Unicorn. Like, yeah, Charlie the Unicorn, whatever, but like they had nothing on Crackling Oats. Hello, Crackling Oats. Girl, come here, give me some of them Crackling Oats. It's a crackling miracle. Hi, hello, Original It's Cake. I hope you're doing so well. Did I do that properly? Did I do that properly? Don't answer that. Hate this line. Get out of here, line. You're out of line. Thank you. You didn't see that. That didn't happen. Maybe I needed it to happen, though. Maybe I did. It's quickly news. I'm a hacking gardener. And it's just this puppet. This hand puppet in a garden with like a box of cereal. It's so funny. Why? Hello, Arctixicle! 91778 Delul! I hope you're doing so well. I might regret that. But let's pretend I don't. How about that? How about them apples? Oh no, I think we're only gonna get done with 2 today. Gonna be so for real. Oh no. Well, we still got time. I think we still have a little time. For those who are joining, hello. I hope you are doing so well and awesome. It's really a shame that Purpley Eyes deleted all like the things on his channel. I will never forget frickin' the mountain, frick, Bear Mountain. I forgot what it's called for the frickin' heckin'. Oh man, I forgot what it's called. Ugh. There was this one episode of Code Geass Abridged. Or Crack Abridged. I forgot what he calls it, but like like the whole war episode. There were so many good stuff in there. I can't believe. See, these here are dots on the mountain, and then the dots go by. It's so stupid. Holy. There's also a little bit of like, I can't believe they sell lawn chairs at Costco for $7. It's not even the fact that it's not funny, it's just the fact that he said it. Like, he put it in there because he thought it was funny. It's not funny. And yet it's memorable to me. I don't know. I think it's because the fact that it wasn't funny. I'm just like, yeah, that's stupid. I kind of love it for that fact. Oh, yeah, that's me. loving the life. I'm gonna drag this a little down. Nope, what are you doing? Get out of there. Whatever. What if I just did this? And I just drew the hen! Oh, that's a big thumb. Who put that big thumb there? Get that out of my sight. But yeah, this really does make me think I need to start making the music thing for this. I was looking at my charts of like how am I doing on pacing myself with this whole thing. I think I could get a decent amount done next month if I keep up with this pace, if not a little faster. So that is the main thing. Jeez Louise. Nope. You know, I got a really good idea. How about I just delete those? How about I just delete it? No, seriously, that was... Oh, this is horrible. I'll just do that on a different layer. It's fine. Because, obviously. Yeah, that looks good enough. Yup. Okay, what if I select it and then we do that, eh? No. Whatever. Works for me. Let's see. Yeah, that's a lot better, actually. I think that's a lot better. We're gonna pretend that's good looking and just merge those without looking. Merge without looking. Good luck, everybody. Okay, let's see here. So it looks like that. That's not too bad. I think I'd want to move the shoulder a little bit more, but we could save this. We can definitely save this. How long have we been streaming for? 120? I really gotta find my tablet pen. I mean, for my actual, like, tablet. Not what I'm working on right now with my Wacom, like an actual Samsung tablet. I lost the stylus for it. It's somewhere, I'm sure. Doesn't help I cleaned my room recently. And I can't find it. I just auditioned for something, and I think I have a good chance of getting cast for it. Ooh, nice! I'm glad to hear that. I really hope you get cast. That's gonna be heckin' rad when you do. I'm gonna name this plate. Oh, plate. Sleepy. Copy and paste. I think I'm gonna draw like the little stick thingies. I think it'd be fine. 3's good. We'll do, yeah, 3's good actually. Up. Okay, we're almost done, guys. Almost done. Can you believe it? I know I cute. Oh, oh. Yummy. Okay. Copy and paste. Really? Do they stay the same? I suppose so. Just this dang turkey leg now. Okay, I think we got it. Oh, we did it! Let me save this. Oh yeah. Yay! So we got done with 3, which one was technically like already done. We just needed to draw like a few more things on there. But the thing is, we got it done, which we didn't have it beforehand before stream, so that's pretty good. I should have did the power say today, but I didn't. My apologies. My goal for tomorrow, man, if I didn't have to work on the YouTube video, there's like 1 or 2 things I need to record. There will be a short tomorrow, by the way. Man, oh man. If I didn't have to work on the YouTube video, my goal would be to like get this whole page like sketched out. That'd be great, but c'est la vie, the algorithm. Tomorrow's this week's video is probably gonna be really short. I was gonna do a different type of video, but I'll save that for another time when I actually have time. It's just, you know, things are getting harder, you know, but we're making do. So with that, I'll see you guys on Friday. Yeah. So yeah, have a lovely, awesome boys. Take good care. Sleep well, awake well. Do all the well things, alright? Thank you so much for showing up. I appreciate ya. No matter if you're lurking or we're drawing together, I think it's pretty cool and you're pretty cool. Thank you so much again. Thank you. Okay, bye. Take care. I hope everybody gets the roll and get their stuff going. You got this. Bye-bye. I just gotta figure out how to end the stream like I always forget to do. Okay, bye again.